everyone, it's Robin, and today I'm going to be showing you how I make my crab cake egg. As you can see, I have all my ingredients all prepped and ready to go. And to make this a little more cost efficient, I decided to use pre-made crab cakes that I got from Walmart, which cost about $6. So here we have the crab cakes. I have the fresh asparagus. I have my measuring cup. I have some cooking oil in the back, some Italian style breadcrumbs. I have my pink Himalayan salt, chives, cayenne pepper, black pepper. I have 3 eggs, which I'm going to use for my poached egg, and for the sauce that I'm going to be putting over top of it. And that's pretty much it. So here we have all of the ingredients, and let's go ahead and get started. So over here I have a pot of water that I'm waiting to boil, and I have a smaller pot which I'm going to do a double boiler for the eggs. Alright you guys, so what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my crab cake prepped. And like I said, I already have the pre-made crab cakes that I purchased at Walmart. So what you're going to want to do here is just take them on out of here. You want to take your Italian breadcrumbs and you want to put that here in a bowl, just enough so that you can bread your crab cake. So as you can see here, I have my breadcrumbs in the bowl. I'm going to go ahead and take the crab cake patties and I'm going to form a nice little crab cake. I'm just going to want to go on in and get it nice and round to the shape that you like it to be. Alright, so there you can see I have my crab cake that I'm just going to now put into the breadcrumbs. You just want to get that breaded. Alright, so I have that crab cake breaded, and I am going to go on to the eggs. So now for the eggs, what you want to do is, for the one egg that you're going to poach, you just save this until the water is hot and boiled, and you just crack it over the water, and that's how you will cook that egg. But for the other 2 eggs here, I'm going to be making a sauce. So what you want to do here is you want to take your egg, and let me zoom in here so you guys can see what I'm doing. You want to take this egg here, crack it, and you kind of want to get rid of the egg white. Whoa. Okay, that was a fail. Give me 1 second here. So I'm sorry, we're going to take this egg, we're going to crack it, and we're going to get rid of the egg white so that we can only have the yolk, which is what we're going to use to make the sauce. You just kind of want to trying to get rid of all of this yolk. Okay, so we have 1 yolk here, and I'm just going to put this in a separate bowl. We're going to do another one. going to put that in a separate one over there. So now since I have two egg yolks in the measuring cup here, I'm gonna put that to the side. Okay, we also need to melt about, I'd say, 4 tablespoons of butter. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to cut. And we are going to melt. Alright, so now that I have that butter melting, I'm going to go ahead and take my asparagus and I'm going to put that here in a pan with just a little bit of water. Alright, so I have my asparagus water nice and hot. And I'm going to put 6 pieces of asparagus in here because I really like asparagus. I'm just going to cover that up. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my egg that is going to be the poached egg, and I'm going to go ahead and crack that and drop it into my pot of simmering hot water. Okay, so now since we have that egg in there and it is cooking, we're going to take our yolk here. And I'm going to turn off that butter here because I don't want it to be extremely hot. I'm just going to move that off of the burner. So I'm going to take my egg yolks and I'm going to put it here on the double burner. And the reason that I do that is so that this doesn't burn and it doesn't cook too quickly because I still want it to be liquidy. I'm going to pour that in here. And I'm just going to take a little spatula so that I can get all of it in there. This is actually the tricky part here. Okay, so here, when you have this on this boiler, you need to take your whisk and just keep doing this because you don't want it to get too clumpy. And I've had the mistake of doing that where I overcooked the egg yolks and it kind of looked a little like scrambled eggs. So you just want to continuously mix this up. And for the asparagus, I'm going to let that cook for a few minutes here. Have the asparagus and it's cooking very nicely. Alright, and then I'm just still, this is probably the most difficult part, is getting the egg yolk to be perfect. Alright, so now the egg yolk is where I want it to be. I'm going to go ahead and take it off. And now I'm going to want to take a little bit of this water just in case it got a little too thick. Just pour a little bit. Okay. You just whip it up. And this is what it looks like, and I'm just going to keep whipping it. And now I'm pouring okay, so what I did here was pour some of this butter into here, and you just want to keep whisking it. And I'm going to take a little more butter, and you just want to do a little bit at a time. And let me zoom in so I can show you guys what that looks like. Alright, so that is all done. Since now we have that all done, what I'm going to do here is I'm going oiling my pan, I'm sorry. And just a little bit to fry it. Okay. So now I have this cooking oil in here. There we go. So now my asparagus is plated. I'm going to go ahead and now I'm going to be taking my crab cake that I had in my breadcrumbs over here. And I am going to put that there in the grease. We're going to let that fry. I'm going to let that brown on each side for about 2 minutes, I say, so 4 minutes in total. And now I'm going to check on the poached egg and see how that is looking. So it's kind of hard to tell. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to take that out of the water. Alright, so I have that egg, and I'm going to sit it here to the side as my crab cake browns. Okay, so there is my crab patty finished, and I'm going to go ahead and take that off and plate it. Alright, so I'm going ahead and taking my patty out of the frying pan. So here is the patty, and I'm going to go ahead and place that on top of the asparagus. Okay, so now I have the asparagus and the crab cake. What I'm going to do now is take my poached egg. So I have my poached egg here. And I'm going to take this egg and I'm going to put it right on top of this crab cake. Okay, so now I have the asparagus crab cake and the poached egg, I'm going to take a little bit of, oops, I'm sorry. I'm going to be taking a little bit of this ground black pepper. There we go. So I'm just going to be taking a little bit of this.
Mommy, what's a rainbow star?
A little bit of salt.
Mommy, what's the rainbow star? Boing, 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 boing.
A dash of cayenne pepper. Now I'm going to be taking that egg yolk mixture that I made, and I'm going to put that right on top.
What?
And now I'm going to be taking this egg yolk sauce that I made and just give it a good little twirl. I'm gonna take a good amount on your spoon, and you're just going to voila. I'm gonna add a little more because I do like this sauce. And now I'm going to go ahead and top that with a little bit of chives. Alright everyone, so here is the completed recipe of the crab Benedict, and here I have me a virgin mimosa that I created with orange juice and sparkling water. Yeah, so here is the completed meal. Please, you guys, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and just let me know if you guys have any other recipe requests. I love to cook and I love to create new things, so just comment down below if you have any other requests for me. Thank you guys for watching.